Happy holidays! Hello everyone, it's Robin here and welcome. I'm super excited to see you all today. So today we're diving into my reading journal here and we're going to be building a page for all of those Christmas and wintry books. I have some books here that we're going to be talking about, and I also have some stickers here. So when I build this page, winter is an interesting season throughout the year. It starts in December 2025 and it goes through January and February 2026. So I like to build a new reading journal each year. Well, at least this year I'm going to. So I have a page where I might want some Christmas books, but then I want my wintry books going on in my 2026. So we're going to be building a double page spread that mashes the both up. And I have the perfect sticker set to do it. These guys have been popular this season, and that is our Penguin holiday stickers, because we can take it from Christmas to winter, and I think these guys are going to be a lot of fun. Now, another thing that's fun is I'm doing this in collaboration with my friend Tracie over at Midwest Craft Chat. We've been doing our reading journal videos this entire year and I've been having a great time with it. I'll link her video down below for you so that you can check it out. I'm excited to see what she's going to do today. We're both doing our winter reads list and I just can't wait to see what she's doing. But in the meantime, I also can't wait to see what we're doing. So I'm going to grab my little cozy cup of mocha macchiato, which is absolutely delicious, and we're going to just talk books. Oh my gosh, this mocha macchiato is delicious, and this is one of my favorite Christmas mugs. It says "Oh What Joy." It has Santa on it. It's this really cool blue, and fun fact, I've used this all year long. Okay, so I have my reading journal here, and we're going to flip back to this releases page. This is where I've been keeping my seasonal reading list. So this was our spring vibes reading list. This gives you an idea of what we're going for here. Summer. We have our autumn vibes going on here. And then we have these two pages, which we're going to pull out. So I'm bringing in Penguin Holiday because I want to make on this page, on the back of the autumn, the Christmas books, and then on this page we're going to do wintry books, and I think that will work fine because then this page will bring into the new reading journal when we make it. I also have our winter vibes script here that has lots of fun words: winter books, activities, movies, TV shows. This would be fun to make a whole page of winter vibes items to reach for. And I'm also bringing in snowy holiday script as well as snowy ornament boxes, just in case we want to have some fun and play with these. So that's the plan. And I may have some washi, but I forgot to pull it, so we may have to do that too. So let's go ahead. Oh my gosh, I need another sheet. Let's go ahead and pull this sheet and find a blank sheet in the back. And these sheets are just dot grid paper that I actually get from Amazon. They're disc-bound punched paper, and it has the weight of like a Happy Planner paper, and they're just plain and they're dot grid, and I love it. I'll link it down below if you're interested in checking that out. Okay, now we have some blank pages ahead of us. Let's get started. Okay, I found a whole bunch of washi that we might want to play with. I have these two colors that go real well with this. And I was thinking of using that. I also have this glittery, snowy looking stuff. But then I found this. And I found this with words. And I think I might want to use both of these because it's kind of like a book, right? We're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. I'm going to put this across the bottom of both of these. Just like this. We're just going to start this way. And sometimes this works okay. Sometimes it's a little harder. But I think it works just fine. I also spent a large amount of time looking for my llama card, and I can't find it. So we're going to use this piece of, oh, this works. This is just like a journaling card. We're going to use this. I think this could be fun. It has a scarf look to it. I'm also, where's my scissors? I'm also kind of inspired by the recent Peanuts Be Happy box that Happy Planner just dropped. Yeah, you'll be seeing that. I think this is super cute. I don't know, it reminds me of that art style. Okay. We have this down here as our base. And I kind of want to put this script, it goes this way, down the side. And I want to tear it so that we use half for each side. I think that would work. So I'm just going to tear it right here. Oh, that was good. I should have cut it. It's still fine. I'm going to tear it straight down the middle so that we can use one on each side just to give a hint of words to remind us. This is a reading journal. Okay, the easiest way to do this is not how I'm doing it. I'll show you. It's take this bottom piece and attach it to your desk. Yeah, you can see that. Okay. When I get down to do videos, I get all excited and I just start going for it. So I'm just going to keep tearing just to give it that uneven look. Okay, so I have a piece for this side and a piece for this side. So let's do this and figure out which we want to do this with. That's actually kind of fun. I'm going to go over that too. That works. I think that's kind of cute. Let's do this side. Okay, so we have our foundation set. I kind of like this whole black and white situation. Super cute. So what I want to do, and I do have books here. I forgot to show you. Here are all my book covers. These are the books we're going to fit in. So I'm going to put this here so that we can be reminded of what we're going to be talking about. But I need to make the decor first, just a little bit. And on Penguin Holiday, it's very Christmassy. And on the snow day, they're outside having fun like in winter. And both of them have a tree-like situation. And I think I want to put them both in the middle. I'm going to make kind of a mirrored page situation. So let's try that. I don't know if I'm going to put any other color or if these guys are just going to be the color. I kind of like that. So I'm layering it a little bit on top of the washi. So adorable. So adorable. And then on this side, we're going to do this kind of pyramid of penguins. Be careful of the star. And kind of lay them right here. Super in love. Super in love. Yes. I have lots of others to put in here. Snowflakes and cookies and whatnot. I have a title we want to make sure we put in. I have some words that we can put in. I think we could put them in for both sides because some of these words are just very wintry. And I have these. Okay, let's figure out where we're going next. I want to use these on the Christmas side. I have 3 books for Christmas. And I'm going to hang them down and put these books kind of by them. Kind of like that. I think that would look cute. But now I'm thinking I need something at the top to help anchor that situation. I'm coming back to this. And I want to put this at the top, only I don't want to put it all, completely the full width of it. I want to go up a little bit. So we're just going to do that. I'm using the dot grid up here. I'm going down the second dot and I'm going over the words and I'm thinking that's okay. We'll figure that out. That's the fun creative process. And cut it right on the edge. And here. And I'm going to cut this off the top. Let me get my bigger scissors. Playing with washi tape and stickers is a lot of fun. It's very relaxing, right? Okay, I think I like that. Let's go ahead and do this other side. Okay, so we have our tops done here, and then I also went ahead and took off the this part down here from here. I just tore this off so that it neatened the whole thing up, and I'm really happy with this. Loving it. Okay, I want to make some of these happen. I love these ornament balls, but I also want to make sure these books kind of fit with it. So I want to make sure I space them out. I'm going to put this one down low right here. This is dot line. I'm going to follow the line because I'll show you why. I put a hole in it with my tweezers. It's all good. Okay, so we're going to put kind of a book here. So my book covers, and we'll talk about these books here in a moment, are 1.5 inches tall. I need this color and this color. And I print them out. I size them all and print them out in Canva. And I have a video showing you how I do that. And I will link that down below for you. So let's see. I could just go like that, or I could kind of go like this, which seems like more fun. That'll give more room for the books. Okay, so let's put this one over here on this line. And then we'll put this one up a little bit right here. Cute. Loving this, loving this. Hope it looks cute. Let me grab, oh, here it is. So this is a gold pen. It's super cute too with the stars. Don't even know where I got it. Probably Archer and Olive. But I'm gonna draw a line from the top of this ornament thing all the way to the top because I want it to look like they're hanging, and I'm just free drawing them, but I'm also kind of following the line that I used, right? And we're just gonna go all the way to the top so it looks like they're hanging. And then because I'm a little extra, I'm gonna draw a bow with a loop, and 2 things that go down. And I'm gonna do it on all of these. So I basically kind of draw a little bit of a figure 8 and then 2 little tails. Look how cute and adorable that is. Let me show you. See what I'm talking about? Super cute and adorable. Okay, I played around with these books a little bit so I know how they're going to go, but I'm going to take them off right now. Again, we'll talk about it in a moment. And I'm going to put another little penguin. I think this one with the present is going to look cute sliding into the tree, right? And it'll help fill this space up a bit. But look how cute this penguin is. We're going to kind of set him right there. I think that'll work. Yes. And I want to put one of these up here, and I'm going to pick Holiday Cheer. It's big, and it's got the blue tone, because I might want to put another one on the other side. And Holiday Cheer is kind of like the reading, because I can't put the title on this side. The title will go mostly over here, but I can put Holiday Cheer right here, and it'll go over the string, but that's okay, because the string goes through it. That is super cute! Love. Wait till the books get on. It'll be fabulous. Let's work on this side over here. Okay, for this one, I want to put the title on. And I think what we're going to do with the books is we're using these snowflakes. So let's take the title off. This Winter Vibes, which is 2 separate words. And I think I'm going to put this at the top, like up here. Usually I've been using the word books, but you know what? I see their books. Maybe we don't need to do that this time because I also want to put a quote. Let's just do Winter Vibes. Let's see what happens with this. We're going to kind of put it right in this area here. Just right up top, Winter Vibes. I mean, I could put the word books. Winter Vibes books. I mean, that seems weird. We know they're books. They're going to be on there. Let's deal with this. So on this side, I have 4 books with Winter Vibes. Again, we'll talk about all these books. I just want to kind of see how this is going to work for placement because I want to use these snowflakes. And I also want another decor. Let's put this guy. It'll mimic this, right? I love this guy pulling the sled. How much fun is he having? Let's put this right down at the bottom. Exactly. That looks like fun. He's reaching up. Let's give him a tiny snowflake so he has something he's reaching up for. Right there. Okay. So we're going to put, I have 3 big snowflakes and, well, we'll figure this out. It's all a spacing issue. So for example, I could kind of go like that. I don't want them completely covering the snowflake, or maybe in the corner. Let's put one there. You know, we'll figure this out, right? And let's see. Let me keep that there. I could do 2 big ones with books, and then the other 2 I can do with multiple books, maybe. You know what? Let's just drop them because I want my snowflakes to have kind of a snowflake feel. Let's pull a big one or a medium one and a little one. to go together with a book, I think this is where we might need to actually start laying the books down. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put these books down, and then we're going to put these books down. And as we put these books down, we're going to add our snowflakes. That's exactly what we're going to do. So are you ready to talk books? Okay. So for this, for the holiday, I had 3 books. And then for winter vibes, I have 4 books. And I wanted to do a few things. I wanted to grab books that I already have, either on my bookshelf or in my Kindle. I need to start reading my stash. You hear what I'm saying? And I also wanted to pick books that I've been really wanting to get into, but also had the vibes. So for holiday cheer, we're going to go over here first because we're just going to put these down. And the first book I have is Good Spirits by B.K. Borison. And this book, I think it might have just been released. I'm hearing a lot of good things about it. It's not exactly one I already have, but I kind of do because I just got this book from Book of the Month. Look how cute this cover is. And it's on my way to me right now. And I'm really excited about this. So again, it's called Good Spirits. And it's kind of a paranormal romance that takes place at Christmas. So I'm going to kind of just lay these a little in here on the crooked side. That way I can write in here when I read them and that type of thing. So this follows Nolan Callahan, who is the ghost of Christmas past. And he wants to spend the holiday haunting like he usually does every year. He gets in and he gets out. And he does all this haunting and he does his regular things. However, he's faced with Harriet York, who he has to go and haunt. And she is the sweetest assignment he ever had. And he suddenly wishes he had a future. So this is going to be a lovely little romance that takes place during Christmas that has Christmas Carol vibes, and I'm really excited for it. So we're going to do that. My next one, I think we're going to go this way. This one is called A Christmas Truce. And I'll tell you, I love this one. Here is the cover. Isn't that fun? This is by Emma Bennett. And it's a cozy Christmas romance. And I'm actually reading it right now. Only I'm not really reading it. I have it on my Audible and I am just devouring this book. It's super cute and fun. And I love all the cozy vibes. And it gives all of the Hallmark holiday movie things that you need. Although they haven't quite got to Christmas yet, but I know that's coming. So this follows Libby. She's a photographer, but she can't hold down a regular job for the life of her. And she loses her job, and the same day she also loses her boyfriend in a big way. She had been hoping for a Christmas proposal, but none of that's going to happen. So she goes to her friend who helps her, I guess, find jobs. I think she's a job person. I don't remember. But she gets her a job with this businessman, Seth Coleman, and it's a live-in assistant. And he's like this really rich dude that's very... it's a grumpy sunshine situation. He's very into his business. So she lives in this like home with him and she's trying to navigate all the things with him because she's all happy and fun and flighty. And he's more, he's a grumpy, he's strict and all of those kinds of things. And well, you can kind of see what's happening. She keeps messing up. He keeps getting mad. He keeps apologizing. And then something happens. They get this puppy and she names him Barney. And I think that brings them all together. But I just got to that puppy part. He's very cute. It's a golden retriever named Barney. I want one because that's a cute name for a golden retriever. And I think we're leading up into the Christmas time. I'm kind of almost done with the book, but I'm devouring it and it's really cute and I'm loving it. Okay, the next one, this is Merrily Ever After. And this is by Catherine Walsh. And this is another Christmas romance, although they say it's a rom-com. And I'll tell you why I picked this. Look at the snow globe. Isn't that cute? There's a few reasons. Snow globes are on my mind right now. I like to do scrapbooking, and the Allie Edwards December Daily Kit this year is heavy into the snow globes, and I am loving it. Let me set this right here real quick. So they're all kind of just hanging there. That looks really cute. Okay, so this one is about the Fitzpatrick family, and really the reason I picked this is because it's 4 stories within one. And I'm thinking throughout December and the holidays, sometimes grabbing a big book for me is overwhelming. I'm already get overwhelmed. Sometimes I just want short snippets. So these are 4 stories in one that tells the whole story. And I thought this would be easy to just kind of get into each of the stories. Not that I just want to read one of them. I do want to read them all. But I think that would be fun. So it follows the Fitzpatrick family, and it's about 4 short stories and 4 Christmas witches. Not witches, wishes. Oh my gosh, wishes. I still have witches on my mind. Wishes. So Oliver, he wants to give his best friend Laura the happy Christmas she deserves. So he hatches a plan, and of course there's a disaster that happens. So that sounds like fun. I'm all for that, right? Zoe, she just hopes that the season will pass without a hitch for her and her almost 4-year-old. But the universe seems to have other ideas. So I feel like chaos is going to happen, which I love. Hannah is determined to show her girlfriend how much she loves her, only she needs to try to get it all away from the chaos of this Fitzpatrick household. So see, yeah, there's chaos that's going to be ensuing. And then Sean knows it will take something pretty spectacular to sweep Colleen off her feet. So we have people with significant others, we have children, we have a house full at Christmas, we have Christmas chaos. I'm loving it. 4 short stories, 4 Christmas wishes, but will it all end merrily ever after for the Fitzpatrick gang this holiday season? Okay, I don't know, but I'm gonna read it. I think that sounds like fun. It's kind of like Christmas Vacation in a book. I'm here for it. Okay, so we have all these on here, and this is how I want to do this. We may add some little deals here, but we'll go to this side next, because I have to figure out how to place these books with these deals here, right? How are we going to place all these books? Because I want it to look cute. I could cut them. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, let's take some of these off. Let's do that. We're going to cut these in half and make them into 2. We're going to use these. I'm going to cut it right in line with one of the edges. Okay, I think this will work. Let me grab this. I'm going to put this back here, and then I'm going to cut this smaller one in half. This will give us more stickers, and I think this will help make it work. Yes. So I think what we need to do is decide where we're going to put all of these books, and then put the snowflakes around them. And then as we lay them down, we'll talk about the books. So let me do this for a moment. So here's what we're going to do. I have them kind of laid out how I want them. I already took the backer off of this. And I think we're going to just lay them all down and add snowflakes and talk about them all at the same time, because I think that's the easiest way to do it. The first book I have here is The Great Alone. And this is a book that I already have. I love Kristen Hanna's books. She writes historical fiction. This one's been on my shelf for a while. But I'll tell you about Kristen Hanna. She writes some of my very favorite books, but they're very taxing on the emotions. So I always think I can read them all, and I can't. Last year I read, or this year, I'm sorry. I'm already kind of into next year. This year I read The Nightingale, which is really one of my favorite books ever. Let's put the big on this side, like this. Let's do this. And I kept thinking, like when November came, that I could read The Great Alone. Although I don't think it's really a fall book. I'll tell you why I think it's wintry. There. Oh yeah, that looks really cute. Let's put this other one with it. But we'll kind of go down a little bit. Like that. Snowflakes. Because it takes place in 1974 and in Alaska. And that's why I think it has wintry vibes. Now, I don't know if it's going to be winter during this time period, but Alaska is also very isolating. And that's really what this is about. So it's about a family in crisis, and Ernst Albright, who is the father of the family. He was a POW, comes home from the Vietnam War. Now, my dad was in the Vietnam War. He was in the Navy. He didn't have like that hand-to-hand kind of combat situation, but he did. I'm going to cut some of these while we're talking. But he did come back from the war. So this is very familiar to me, probably a lot of the things I'm going to see. So I guess he comes back and he has a lot of hard times about it. And he decides to move his family to Alaska to kind of live off the grid. So isolating, right? There's the isolating. And his daughter, what's her name? She's Lenny. She's 13 years old, coming of age, and then here she is, you know, moving to Alaska with nothing going on. So we have that happening. And her mother, Cora, will follow her husband and do anything for him because she loves him. So that's kind of what this is about. I feel like it's going to be very emotionally draining. A great book to read in the winter, right? But I hear good things about it. And I do love Kristen Hanna. I'm just kind of cutting these so I have them ready. Okay. So that's that book there. Now we went to Alaska and there is snow. So I think that kind of has wintry vibes going on too. Okay, let's get to the next wintry vibes book, because what I have here are some very winter, thinking in January kind of time period that is definitely winter and snowy, isolating. And then I also have love stories because we're going into February and I wanted some true love stories. But our next one is A Winter in New York. And this one is by Josie Silver. And look, we have another snow globe. There's our theme going on. This is another book I have on my shelf that I need to read. But you can see the city in New York. Very fun, winter in New York. I think I've had this on at my TBR before. I'm going to kind of make these go every which way. We're going to kind of go this way, kind of like snow falling. So we're going to put that right there. And let's grab one of these fun guys. Oh, yeah, we could do the top too. Let's go up here with our snowflake. And let's cut this other small snowflake while we're at it. I think we need a different kind here. And put this one kind of like this. Super fun, super fun. So this is about a young chef who stumbles on a secret family recipe, and that might lead to the love and the life that she really wants. So Iris is our main character, and she decides to move to New York, and she's a little overwhelmed by what New York is really about, because she and her mom used to watch movies about New York, and they would eat this special gelato together and just kind of romanticize the life. But when she gets there, that's not really exactly what's going on. She has a best friend, Bobby, who is not going to let her hide away. So Bobby takes her to Little Italy, and they walk through food stalls, and they run into this little family-run gelato shop. And she kind of recognizes it as a picture, as a photo of a shop that her mother has, where this special gelato that they ate came from. And she returns and meets Gio, who is running it. And Gio tells her the whole story about how they might have to close the store because his uncle is who ran the store, and he has this famous gelato recipe that's a secret, but he has suffered from a stroke and he can't remember anything. So what's going to happen here? Iris tastes this gelato, and of course she finds out it's the same gelato that her mother has the recipe for. So does she tell him she knows the secret recipe? Or, you know, what does she do? How does she tell him that? Anyway, it's a big problem and a dilemma, and I'm sure it's going to turn into great fun. So that's what we're going to read. I'm excited about that. So we're moving into some love story type stories, and this is another one that I have on my shelf. This is The True Love Experiment by Christina Lauren. I read Christina Lauren book this past year. I absolutely loved it. Which one was it? I think it was The Paradise Problem. It was really fun. So I'm looking forward to this one as well, because it should make for a great love story. Okay, how am I going to do this? So I don't want it to be exactly like that one, but I kind of want it crooked. Let's go this way. The True Love Experiment. Plus, look how pink that is. Gorgeous. Let's find some snowflakes for this one. This one looks cute. What if we can put this one on top? Change things up a bit. That made it look like a present. Should have thought about that before. That's kind of cute. And let's do this one right here too. Right over there. Now, Christina Lauren are two women who write together. One's named Christina and the other is named Lauren. And the True Love Experiment is about Felicity Chen, whose name is Fizzy. She is a romance novelist. And Connor Prince, who is a documentary filmmaker. Well, somehow she's feeling stuck in her romance writing, and he writes, documentaries. Well, they get thrown together because they're told they have to write a reality TV series. I think it's going to be all about love. And he's out of his element, and I think it's probably a Grumpy Sunshine situation, don't you think? He wants the facts, and she wants all the love stuff. But they're put together, so maybe sparks will fly in both romance and in like little fighty things, which is really fun to read. So that one looks like fun too. Okay, we're gonna put this one here. Oh wait, this is Very Sincerely Yours by Carrie Winfrey. Super fun. I'll tell you why I picked this one. This is a romance that is all about writing letters. Isn't that the most romantic thing ever? Okay, we need some more of these. Let's put this one right here. Super cute. Oh yeah, we need to use some of this stuff, right? We can put some at the top too. Let's do that. Let's put this one right here. We want to use all the things. We'll put this one on the other side. Kind of like so. Let's add this here. I kind of think this big one should go on this other book too. So Very Sincerely Yours is about Teddy Phillips, and she's almost 30. She works in this vintage toy store. She thinks she has everything going on, and then her boyfriend breaks up with her. And she's not feeling the joy anymore. She's not feeling so great, but she is watching her not so guilty pleasure called Everett's Place, which is a local children's show hosted by Everett St. James. And she decides that, you know what, I think I'm going to write him a letter because he is a voice of reason and he is going to help me out. So she starts writing him a letter. Well, on the other side, Everett is feeling like something's missing in his life, and he starts getting these letters. So I feel like this is going to be one of those great letters back and forth, like, like a Meg Ryan movie. You know which one I'm talking about. Like, You've Got Mail, right? Yeah, it sounds a little bit like that, and I'm here for it. Let's add the rest of these snowflakes in while we're here, right? Let's put this one here, and then let's put this bigger one right here. And then I have another partial one that we might be able to fit somewhere. Maybe right here. A little off center so it doesn't look like a present. Oh my gosh, I think that page is really cute. I'm really excited about this. Let's see what we're gonna do on this side. We have some star cookies. I kind of like them. I'm gonna put one of these little ones, kind of like this. Here's another little one. Let's go like this, kind of up in there, right? Here's another little one, kind of right here. I love that. I really don't think I want to put anything down here. I kind of like just it's being like this. And I think that we are done. Let's get the reading journal and see how it looks. Okay, I had so many things around me, I couldn't find my reading journal. But let's put this in. So this one says Holiday Cheer, and then this one says The Winter Vibes. And these are the books that I have on here. Now, let's see. I was thinking about adding a quote, but I don't think there's really room. I think it would just distract on this other side over here. But now I kind of want to add this books over here. And I'm wondering if I can just put it kind of down in this area somehow to kind of bring that black over. That's so random. Actually, it's not. Christmas itself is kind of random. Let's do it. Let's just go rogue. Okay, oh my gosh, I'm excited about all of this. And when I set up my new reading journal, I'll probably place this one in there for January, which will be really fun. Have you read any of these books? I would love to hear about it in the comments below. I would also like to hear other books that you have on your radar for this month, because I'm always looking for ideas. Also, don't forget, Tracie from Midwest Craft Chat is also doing a video today, and I'm very excited to see what she has come up with in her reading journal setup for her winter books. Super excited about that. I'll link the video down below. Hope to see you there. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!